Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Kairos Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Hopefully for the offense, that's a good sign of things to come. How about 17 yards on the ground to start the game? On 1st and 10, here's Daniel.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
27.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, it's Daniel. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
In some rhythm, with drives rolling, here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
From 29, here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that 1st down marker is, he's able to pick up the 1st down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the 1st down.
Offense rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Rookie out of Oregon. They're on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side.
Daniels pass.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Go. Feel right.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White, and he will have the Commanders' first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Washington.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Mark down at the 6.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Throwing now, Daniel. Hit as he threw it, but the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? In motion, Okonkwo. 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. I'm not sure if they done or not. I'm not sure if they want to stop it. Let's go, the fellas hot as hot.
Williams going to throw on the first play. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And here they come for 3rd and 1. Williams given to Monunga. And they've got it. Going to pick up the 1st down there. Right around midfield.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
It'll be 1st down and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
To begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
T.J. Edwards on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. Once again, no opening developing. He's going to lose a couple of yards, and that sets up 3rd and long.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Defense there to contain the scramble. They stop him well short of the 1st down mark.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Raymond going to return it, and he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was the rookie out of Ohio State in on the stop.
2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickups. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Third and 7.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Come to the line now for first down and 10. They run straight ahead with Monunga. Inside the 25. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. A run once more with Monunga. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. They will run it over center with Swift. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on third and 9. Now Williams. He's got it at the 3. And the Bears are going to have first and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
10 yards.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Swift. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. Here's a designed run. He will do it himself. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears extend their advantage to 14-3. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the
second down and 3 coming up.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Daniels now going to look to throw.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On a zone read, a give to White. Whoa. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Commander's first down.
This is how I would run an offense if I was an offensive coordinator, Mike. You pack them in tight to throw, and then in this case, you spread them out wide. 4 wide receivers, make them defend the whole field, and it really opens up some run lanes inside and helps lead to that big game.
Daniels pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 32.
On the ground, it's White. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They're down and 3. Here's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Daniels gonna throw again. Out wide, it's Diggs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
To the air again is Daniels. And he's not going to reach the end zone, but able to bring this closer. They're going to mark him at the 3. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal.
Barbell.
throwing again. Daniel. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Commanders. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. And that one is no good. Extra point is unsuccessful. This is going to stay a 5-point game. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And this one will be controlled by the hands team. Ambitious effort here in a one-score game, but it does not work out. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard lines.
A play fake. Now Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That must have been a heck of a halftime speech, huh? Big play there to begin the third.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Swift. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Ron Payne there for the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the Commanders' 48-yard line.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's second and 8. Another run here, another run by Swift, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he is going to have a Bears first down. He was able to get it by plenty, too. Gain of 8 on that 3rd and 3.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
On first down, it's Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5. Throwing is Williams. This is intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Get set, get set. Hotel, hotel.
The motion man here is McClure. They'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On second down, it's Daniel. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Washington.
First down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
On the give, it's White. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 46-yard line.
Fiesta, fiesta, fiesta.
Another run here with White. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Commanders.
What's up?
On the give, Krosky Merritt. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6
is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Third down and 3 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That pass taken in by McCory. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top. Man in motion, it's Diggs. The give to White. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
29-yard loss. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down. In motion, Okonkwo. Third and long, and here's Daniels. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to get back within a field goal. And this one is right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards to begin quarter number 4.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Swift. Crazy. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings brings up 2nd and 5.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again with Swift. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
3rd and 1.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. First down and more inside the 20. And he's in! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Commanders 12. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Washington.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 16
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Commander's 1st down. And in motion, it's Diggs. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Washington.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. Now Daniels. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. Only a yard on that one, down to the 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns.
And he will score! Game on! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
His kick is good.
Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
They'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Deron Payne. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he's taken down up past the 35. Getting up a little slow after that hit, but he does have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Williams will give it to Monunga. You'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Swift. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he is going to have a Bears 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
On the play. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.